I know a lot of people are tuning in and they're licking their chops and they're wondering, oh boy, how's this guy going to fire back and just torch everybody and blah, 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 blah. When it comes to Geno and Keanu, I will tell you right now, you may be disappointed. I'm going to high road this one. I'm not going to take a flamethrower to anyone. I'm not going to exact my vengeance because I know what happened. And it's not, unfortunately, I know they're not going to like to hear this. It's not unlike what happened to me for months and months and months. I get it. People can be persuasive. Funny thing is, I never tried to be persuasive. I always openly said, don't take sides. I openly said, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Moving onward and upward. Oh, well. I will say I do believe that somebody who's facing legal charges right now had something to do, or at least pointed someone in the right direction to leak that document to get at me. And I think that's a real scumbag move. But like I said this week, watching other people get more desperate or more sad or less successful doesn't help me, doesn't improve my life at all. So I do have my suspicions. I knew it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. What are you going to do? Because it did have the intended effect. It does come together like a perfect symphony. I will say that. But it's because, you know, it's funny. Both of the documents didn't come out. Just the one and just the cherry-picked parts that made me look terrible.
Right.
Not the one of someone calling a little boy a retard. That part didn't come out. We didn't get that document where a woman called a small boy a retard. Or the clips and everything of somebody talking about masturbating while somebody else dies. We didn't get that part. Because that might be damaging or devastating. But don't worry, I'm the sociopath. I'm the manipulator. I understand. I got it. It's just, it's to make another Godfather 2 reference, it's Michael Corleone finally figuring out how it all came together against him. But I will say this. It worked on me for a while. So I can't blame anyone else for falling for it. Shit, man, I fucking watch. I lived in a world, and I'll tell you this, addicts can be convincing, and addicts can play great victims, and I had to live through it. But if you're a guy, and you're 6'4", and you're a big, loud, brash guy, if you say you were psychologically abused, everyone can just blow past that. They can brush past that. That doesn't matter. That doesn't happen. But if one person who, when it fits their PR profile, can come out and allege things, well, then it's, well, I mean, Jesus, it's beyond a reproach. Someone with an axe to grind and a problem, who might be, you know, who might be second guessing some shit. Then, okay. Well, look, I'll just say that I'll say this. I lived through a time where I watched people do drugs and they told me they weren't. I watched people fucking do it. I watched people all day long. I watched them do it or heard them do it. And then and then at another time when I would confront them and say, this has to stop. It's either this goes or I go. It was, you're a monster. You're a piece of shit. You're lying about me. I'm not doing this. I fucking watched it all. And if you don't think that fucking destroys your psyche, and if you don't think that absolutely tears you down as a human being, I pray to God you've never got to go through it yourself. That level of psychological abuse, fuck, man, you could headbutt me in the dick 400 fucking times a day. I'd take that. And I confided in people about that, and they used it against me. I never saw, I'll say this, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I have a hard time conceiving betrayal. To watch it happen in real time is remarkable. It's remarkable. Last night, there was a character judgment made on me about someone that I'm worse than someone else. I'll tell you this. At noon today, Johnny, do you know who I'm picking up?
Who?
My children.
Okay.
Just pointing that out.
I'm assuming the other person isn't.
No, the other person's too busy trying to convince the world they didn't do drugs that they did and stalling getting their children back. But let's believe them. That's fine. Men can't be abused. That's what I've learned by all this. Everything I went through, everything I tried to stop, everything I tried to talk about, I guess it's like April always said when I would bring this up. You're just a pussy. Oh, you're just too sensitive. Okay. Yeah, your pain, when you're a guy, remember, guys, your pain doesn't count. It doesn't count. But I'm not going to sit here and burn people down all day. I'm not going to sit here and for numbers and super chats and all that, just fucking swing on people. I came into this week saying I'm doing great, and I'm going to come out of this week saying I'm doing great because after all, this isn't my life. This is my job. One of the fans pointed it out yesterday. They said, dude, this is your job. Come on here, entertain us, make your money, and then go live your life. And that's what I've been doing, and it's been working swimmingly. I understand other people's work life isn't going so well right now. I empathize with them. That sucks. That I've been there. It's fucking terrifying. I get it. Here we are. There's a lot of people who want me to say a bunch of shit and want me to, go off and, create some drama and start some shit. I'll tell you this. I don't think you're in this for the right reasons. You don't give a shit about me or anybody else involved. You just want to see blood. Don't be that person. You got better in you than that. But yeah, I will say this. You don't see me making documents and releasing documents about my psychological abuse. I'll talk about it from time to time, but people can make shit up, and I'm the most terrible guy there ever was.